Yo guys, Worth Football here, and today we're making our predictions for the quarter-finals of the Euro 2020. But before getting to the video, I just want to say, if anyone's new here, please consider subbing and turn the bell notifications on. And if you're returning, please consider liking. I put a lot of effort into these videos. I upload twice daily recently, to be fair, and we'll be uploading throughout the rest of Euro 2020 and into the new football season as we produce bigger and better content all for you guys. So yeah, let's get into it. So there's 4 games left in which has been a really good Euro 2020. Let's not lie. Like, leave your comments down below if this is the best Euros you've watched. For me, it's got to be one of the best, at least in my lifetime. I mean, I'm only 19, so I haven't seen many Euros. This has got to be one of the best that I can remember. My favourite will always be Euro 2008 because that was my first one. But this has got to be one of the best ones, to be fair. So let's get into it, starting with the first game, which is on Friday at 5 PM, which is Switzerland versus Spain. Now, this would have been France versus Spain, but Switzerland pulled off the upsets of all upsets and pulled off a penalty win against France. Mbappe missing the crucial penalty. I did a reaction to it. It's on my YouTube. France versus Switzerland. Check that out if you haven't already. It was quite a good reaction, to be fair. But wow, what a game. I still can't believe it. So they are through to face Spain. Now, do they pull off an upset twice in a row? No. Not in my opinion anyway. Xhaka had an outstanding performance. And by the law of averages, and what I've seen him do at Arsenal, the chance of him having 2 world-class games in a row is little to slim, because the geezer just can't string together consistent world-class performances. He can have good performances, but consistently back-to-back, for him to perform like that again, I can't see it. I feel like Spain have got too much quality for Switzerland. The problem with Spain is their striker, Alvaro Morata. He scored against Croatia, but I don't trust the guy whatsoever. His finishing is suspect. Clinical is not part of his vocabulary. And if for Spain to beat Switzerland, they need to have a lot of chances to convert. I mean, they beat Croatia, but it went through to extra time. They gave away a sloppy goal, and they almost threw it away. So, I mean, who knows? I just personally believe Spain will have too much quality. Spain have got better as the tournament progressed. They started extremely slow. I was thinking, what's happened to Spain? They've declined mad. Like, I knew they weren't the same team with Xavi and Iniesta, but I at least thought they were going to do something in this tournament. They looked really average. To be fair to them, they got better. They got a great manager, Enrique. I really trust him. And yeah, I just see Spain beating this. I don't think Switzerland have enough twice in a row to block 2 upsets. But fair play to them for beating France, because no one expected that. At least would have given the country some joy. The geezer in the stands with his shirt off, that was funny. It was memed everywhere. But yeah, I just see Spain win this one. I'm going to put 3-1. And Alvaro Morata probably, I don't trust the guy, but he probably would score at least one of those 3 goals. Let's move on to the next one. This is the main game of the tournament, at least in the quarterfinals. Belgium versus Italy. The highlight game. One of these 2 big boys is leaving the tournament in the last 8. Now, for me, these 2 teams are chalk and cheese in terms of Belgium have excellent players on paper. Like, their squad on paper looks stacked. Their goalkeeper to striker, it looks amazing, but they don't live up to like how they should play, how they look on paper. They just don't play to it. On the other hand, Italy, on paper, their squad looks average. Not really that many household names, but they play better than that. Their system is excellent. Their management is excellent. They perform better than they really should on paper. The way I see it is if someone that's never watched a football game in their life but plays FIFA, for example, and sees the players on either side and sees, oh, they've got stacked players, they put Belgium to win every day. But it don't work like that. Something about Belgium, they're ranked number 1 for a reason, but it doesn't seem to click for them. I don't know why. They always seem to underachieve. But they shouldn't. They've got an excellent striker in Romelu Lukaku. They've got one of the best playmakers in the world in Kevin De Bruyne. They've got a solid midfield in Alex Witsel to provide support next to Yuri Tielemans, who had a great season at Leicester. Their keeper, Thibaut Courtois, number 1 at Real Madrid. That's nothing to sniff at. But yeah, they've had a couple of key injuries. Eden Hazard isn't performing as Eden Hazard we saw anywhere near at Chelsea. And Italy, they're that team, right? You can never bet against Italy. No matter who they have in their squad, their system is A1. Their manager is A1. They get results. That is what they do. That is Italy through and through. And I actually am going to back Italy again to win this one 1-0. It's going to be a tight game. But I just think Italy, with the players they've got, with the fact that Chiesa should start and he's looked good, they've got more experience in the back line. If Chiellini's fit, that'll make a big difference. Locatelli's looked amazing. I just back Italy to grind out 1-0 here. They've got the better experience in the tournament. They've gone further in previous years. They have that championship DNA, as you could say. that Euro DNA to get a victory here, but I think it will be a tight game. And if Belgium win, that'll be a massive win for that nation. Let's go on to the third game now, which is Czech Republic versus Denmark. Two teams not many people would really have considered to get this far, especially Czech Republic. They managed to get through an average Netherlands side. They've actually sacked their manager now, Frank de Boer, which I believe was the right decision. I don't know why he was managing in the first place, to be fair. I don't rate the guy. But yeah, they got through. Patrick Schick, this guy, oh my days, he's looking like a brilliant striker. He scored goal of the tournament already from the halfway line against Scotland, and he scored like 4 goals now, I think. Unbelievable what he's done for Czech Republic. He's scoring with his head, with his feet. He can do everything. He's looking like a complete striker. Probably could get snapped up in the summer, let's not lie. I'm not sure where he's at. I think AC Milan, someone said, but I don't even know, to be honest. I think somewhere in Italy anyway. But yeah, Czech Republic, they managed to beat Netherlands, who were average. They had 10 men for most of the game. On the other hand, Denmark, now they are dark horses. I know everyone put Turkey, including myself, but Denmark actually are. They got a solid team, like under the radar team. They got Kasper Schmeichel, who's a great goalkeeper, extremely underrated. Their midfield is solid, man. Højbjerg and Delaney, that is 2 excellent midfielders. If they had Eriksen, they'd be even better. Unfortunately, what happened to him, like my condolences to him and his family. It's extremely unfortunate whatever happened to him. But in Denmark, literally, they're carrying it forward. They're carrying the team forward. They're doing it on behalf of Christian Eriksen and the nation. And they've got far. And I think they can win this game as well. Like, they're nothing to snuff at, Denmark. They're like Croatia from the World Cup, the way I see them. Solid throughout. You don't want to face them. Because on any given day, they can get a result. They blew Wales out the water. Completely blew them out the water 4-0. And Wales looked decent recently. They managed to grind a point against Switzerland. They beat Turkey convincingly. So Denmark, they won 4-0 against Wales. I think because it's the quarterfinals, in Euro competitions, it's always tight. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Denmark win. But I'm pretty sure it could be more than that. But I'm just going for that because it's tight. Like, you never know in the Euros. It's always tight. Never really a blowout. So yeah, I'm going to go 2-1 Denmark. And now the final game, 8 p.m. on the Saturday. Ukraine versus England. The whole of England is gassed after beating Germany. And now they're playing Ukraine. And they're probably laughing them because fair play to Ukraine for making it to the quarterfinals. But there's no way they should have made it. They finished third in an average group. Probably the easiest group of all of them. Netherlands, Austria, and North Macedonia. Like, honestly, if Turkey were there, we probably would have finished second or third. And we finished bottom of ours. So, fair play to them for getting here. But I see there's very, very little chance of beating England. Honestly, this is probably... I'd probably double boost this game, if anything. I'd put an England win every day of the week. Yarmolenko even looks injured, and he's their best player. He was their only hope for me. Zinchenko might do something, but the brother's only one player in an 11-man squad. He can't play everywhere. You can't clone him and put him everywhere on the pitch. He's one position. He's their only player that actually competes against England. And even he probably wouldn't even get into the England squad. None of those Ukrainian players get into the England squad the way I see it. But the brilliant thing about football, while we all love it, it's not played on paper. It's played on the pitch. Anything can happen. But I'm going for an England win here. The funny thing is, even though England blow out Ukraine on paper, I still think it's going to be tight because that's just England, man. That's just Southgate's system. He never releases the handbrake. It's always tight throughout the game. So I'm going to go for a 2-0 England win, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's even 1-0. I think our defence has been solid. Pickford has been outstanding in goal. I didn't trust him coming to the tournament. I hold my hands up. But he's done his thing. Clean sheets throughout the competition. You cannot complain. Literally, clean sheet. Launderer FC. We're letting no one in score against us. And yeah, I'm putting 2-0 England. Harry Kane, hopefully, continues his run after scoring against Germany. Sterling's looked amazing. 3 goals so far. He's literally carried the team goal scoring wise. But yeah, that's been my 4 predictions for the quarterfinals, which I think will be a tasty ties, which will then lead into the semi-finals and then finals, which are all at Wembley. But yeah, let me know what you guys think the results will be of those 4 games. Leave it in the comment section below. Once again, like and subscribe if you're new around here. I post daily football content, lots during the Euros. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video.